it is, oh gosh, the 19th, is that right? But I just wanted to, okay, so I spent the morning cleaning up, and I spent the morning tidying up, and I spent the morning sorting myself out, and I found some pieces which people might remember from last May. My hair is up in a bun now. But this is a hat called the repeal hat. It is actually based on the pussy hat pattern. It's just a straight up square, and then it's a tube that you just tie across the top. But it looks like a pussycat hat. So in case you don't know what repeal means, so I'm going to redo that because some people watch with their kids. So if you want to learn more about it, you can go back to a podcast, which I will link down below. But the 8th Amendment has been repealed as of 3 days ago in Ireland. It did take 6 months to do, but it has been taken out of our constitution. So yay! It's really, really wonderful, according to me and apparently my whole country, because we voted to get it out of there. So I just found my hat, and I just wanted to tell everybody that it did take 6 months to do, or more than 6 months actually, May to December, but it has been taken out of our constitution. Thank you so much for all of the support that people from this podcast gave by donating money and buying items and things like that from the different charities that were supporting the repeal campaign. Thank you so much. I love you so much. And if you don't agree with the amendment, sorry about that, but it's my country and we voted to get it out. Overwhelming majority, overwhelming turnout, overwhelming wonderfulness. Yes! Okay, enough of that. Time to clean this craft room because it's stressing me out. I think Beans might have brought in something, and it might have died and is smelling. So I've got to do some serious cleaning. But I just wanted to, oh look, this is a little kitty cat pin from Unkiting Bug. Smash the patriarchy! Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, this is my fab huns together for yes. Together for yes! And this lovely Repeal the 8th badge, which Bernadine gave me. Oh no, I think Bernadine, you gave me a couple of these. So nice. This hat is made out of the beautiful Donegal soft Donegal from Donegal Studio. It's a beautiful tweedy, and it is unbelievably soft once it's washed. And it's really pretty for color work. Yay! Super. Okay, so I need to take off this jumper and get cracking and tie up the hair again because I cannot do anything with my hair down. And it's also really greasy, so let's just ignore that. But I will be stopping and starting as I find cool things and I can show you. But it's a disaster here, a disaster zone at the moment. And I cannot wait to get cracking. All right, here we go. Of Remembrances Pottery sent me, and I meant to hang it on the tree, so I'm going to do that now. I'm finding so many things. I'll talk through it in a minute, but yeah, my God, I need some serious adjustment of my life. I just need to look at myself very seriously and realize I have too much stuff now. Oh, they're so cute. Should I put this one? I think I'll put this one over here. Yes, lovely. Beautiful. Yes, I have tape wrapped around my finger because I have I was cutting peel. And I destroyed my fingernail, and it's just taking ages to heal because it was halfway down the nail. Anyway, whatever. Look at this beautiful skin. I love it. So we are working on this desk at the moment. I'm chatting to Amy. Well, I'm chatting with Amy. I've paused her for a minute. Hope you don't mind, Amy. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I've basically tidied up this section. I have put all of my hand spun and to be hand spun in this drawer. This is a lot of weaving stuff that I'm planning on weaving with, and maybe some baby stuff. Just this beautiful pennant. I was collecting all of my pins. This beautiful pennant was made for me by my cottage number 9, and she sells them on her Etsy shop. They're absolutely gorgeous, incredibly reasonable, really sturdy, like strong. You know, just want to protect everything. Little embroidery, so cute. Behind it is all of my sock yarn and yarn that I'm not sure what to do with yet. Yes, this might be filled up soon. I'm going to be taking down yarn from the wall and moving it around a bit. This is yarn that all has projects in mind. This is going to be a timely, this is going to be a 2 skein project, maybe like a tegna or another top like that. This is another one of those. This is going to be a hat, it's Nua. This is going to be a hat. This is sparkly and it has another darker sparkly, and I'm going to make Gronia with that. I'm going to do some weaving with this one. What's this one? Oh yes, this is the snow. This is going to be the snow day shawl. It might need to be a little bit more contrasty though. In the back there's some rainbow stuff. This is going to be the Viayante. It's a beautiful, big, huge skein of Woolmeise. Look at this, right? So I bought these 2 in. I bought one from, this is Apple Oak Fiberworks. It is naturally dyed speckle yarn, and it is dyed with, it's a Ramie actually, 60% wool, 20% silk and 20% Ramie, and it's dyed with onion and local kind of things. But I had one skein of pollen left over from my thingy, and don't they go really well? I'm thinking of some sort of nice woven project. Interesting. So yeah, that might be an idea. I've got some, oopsie. I'm gonna have to put some stuff. So this is, that was the snow there. This is going to be a colourwork hat from Arctic Yarns. I've got some beautiful yarn. This is from Nordic Stitches. Is that right? Arctic Knitting, I think. Sorry, not Nordic Stitches. That's somebody else. These and this are going to be a Cruden vest by Isolde. So just a hat. And at the bottom here this is from my beautiful friend Bernie and her. The pattern designer is LB Hand Knits. There you go. And it's just this gorgeous. This is 100% biodegradable bag. I love it. And it's this beautiful mauve with white. Little creamy thing, and it's just like a silky single. Absolutely gorgeous. So they are all the things that have projects in mind so far. I need to up my weaving game really and use these up big time. Down here then are bigger projects, so like sweater projects. So this is going to be like a stripy sweater vest. I have a couple here which are going to be possibly hats. This is Devonia that I bought last year, and it's going to be, if you see those colours there, that would be the outside of the hat, and this would be the inside of the hat. I've got a couple of, you know what this is going to be? I bought it because it was Irish and I was like, meh. It is 100% wool. Might do something like an Aran sweater. This one is another, I wanted to do a faded yoke, so all those minis are all little fades of the same colour. They're knit by numbers, yes, and then this darker one is the Harvest Hues. Actually, I think I'm after buying. I am, you know. Oh, jeez. Let me just put it here for a minute. So I think I'm after buying the what colorway is this? Pomegranate. Yes, totally have. I think this is the color. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's like this redder one, is it? Oh, it could be the redder one because once you spin it up, it darkens down. I think it is actually that. That's hilarious. But I bought some of this with it. Yeah, I know. I bought some of this with it and I wanted to do some weaving with it. Maybe one is the warp and one is the weft. Give it a little bit of dimension. Love it. So that is going to be a jumper with a faded kind of yoke, I'm thinking. Don't know. No idea. Really. I've got some absolutely gorgeous, stunning Outlaw yarn in Mix. And this is the Prosperine colorway, Outlaw Mix. And it's this gorgeous teal. And I wonder, can I bring this light down here? So can you see it's got a super duper shine to it. What's it made of? This is actually made in made in New Zealand. It is 70% pole work and 30% silk. And I got it from Skein Sisters. So pretty. I'm thinking of making the Winterfell sweater or cardigan with this. Beautiful. It's got these like lines, kind of diagonal lines that go in this way, and that's always so flattering. So yeah, I think I need to do that with this. Oh, stunning. So I've got a load of it. Tina brought it over when she visited Ireland. Jump there for the minute. Yeah, oh my gosh, what's happening? Why is this happening to me? I always get a bit overwhelmed. I need to stop playing with this side and start going over that side. That's scary down there. And I need to get in around the back and see what's hiding. Beans, what have you hidden? Made something, you've hidden something. It's smelling quite bad. So, right, okay. Now, where have I got space? So I've got some weaving stuff up there. Podcast section there. I've got a little nook where I keep all the podcast stuff that I want to talk about. Oh my gosh, I found my place where I have all of the stuff I need to fix or finish. Yeah, it's just embarrassing. Yeah. So I've got this sock which I need to darn, which actually I could do that fairly easily, I think. I don't have the same yarn, but I think I'll just use some, you know, I've got my mushroom, I've got everything ready to go with it. I've never darned anything before, so I might do that actually for the Vlogmas. I think this one's not gone yet, but it's a sock and I need my socks. This one I need to do a little steek down the side, reinforce it just to open out the armhole a little bit. I can totally manage that. Can't remember what this was called, but it was made out of Pasquale, beautiful Pasquale linen and cotton, I think. Absolutely gorgeous, but I do need to make the armholes a little bigger. I need to make a little baby hat out of this. I've made a big hat for Daddy. I need to make a baby hat and maybe a mummy hat. I don't know if I have lace. Oh no, I'll make a baby hat. I'll make a couple of baby hats. This one is huge, massive. It was too big, but there, James was like, he's got a huge head. I was like, this is a basket. I can fit all of my arm in it. It's too big. But anyway, whatever. He can be one of those hippie guys and grow his hair long, although now he's got like a job and a baby, so that might be the end of that. And I have a really sad story. I knit these beautiful mittens, made up the pattern, And I lost the other one. So sad. So I'm just holding on to it for posterity. But I think I should just give it away, or give it to someone with one hand, one right hand, because that's what it's made for. Any left hand amputees, anyone out there want this? Because it's beautiful. It's made out of Richard de Vries yarn. Oh, it's so nice. It was a sock and then it was way too tight, so I made it into a mitten instead. Sad stories. Yeah. So okay, I'll get back to you. Found this hat in a hat box I had forgotten I owned under this bed, and then it was red, so I had to put on some red lipstick. Feeling so overwhelming. Oh my god, I've got so much yarn. I need to do stuff with it. I'm making a list. Okay, so I have just organized my retreat. I've organized all the tickets, and yeah, so I'm just sorting out my early birds, and then I'm going to be sending out another email on Friday for all the people on the mailing list. So that is going to be people who want to come to my retreat. It's a knitting retreat in Town to Tipperary on over Easter weekend next year, 2019, which sounds insane. But yeah, so I'm also thinking about having one in March, at the end of March, and it wouldn't be a bank holiday. Let me know if anyone would be interested in that, because I know Easter is sometimes busy for people with young kids, but Easter is a really good time for people without young kids. So yeah, it's kind of, I don't know if I'll be able to do, they're going to be a month apart if I do them that way, so I think I would be able to have enough energy for that. So yeah, that's a thought that I'm mulling over. But now I'm going to have some lunch / breakfast, and I'm going to go and do bits. I have to pack up some stuff and post out some posts and do things like that. Super exciting. I miss my hat. I feel like it suits me in my life. I need to sort out my rubbish. I need to sort out my yarn. And I need to get my spinning wheel out of the car. Oh my gosh. So I've got to tell you this story. This is weird. Weird. Okay. So I got this parcel in the post. I took part in an indie swap on Facebook, an indie yarn dyers swap, and completely randomly, like maybe 6 months ago, James's mum and sister, I think, they were looking up yarn dyers around them in Barnstable, and they sent me a link for Hooking Marvelous Yarns. Guess who's my random indie swap partner? Completely unrelated. It's the weirdest thing ever. And I'm gonna see. Should I keep it? No. I'm gonna show you right now. Oh. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, look at her little sticker. Oh, it's all wrapped up so nice. Maybe I should keep it. Little Christmas card. Oh, look at all the puppies and the kittens. Oh, lovely. Oh, I have to just peek. Okay, I'll just give a quick peek. Why am I looking away? I'm going to be editing this anyway. So pretty. Oh, Beckett. So this is hers. This is the Hooking Marvelous yarn. This is the Mermaid Dreams colorway. Oh my god! So many pretty colors! And then this one is Rowan Fine Art, hand painted merino, kid mohair, and mulberry silk. I love it! Thank you so much! So that's really strange though. Hooking Marvelous yarns from Devon, from Barnstable, and it's exactly the same company that James's mum and sister found. Right, I'm going to go into town, into Limerick. I haven't shown you around Limerick yet, have I? Let's go do that. Okay, so we are done in town. The weather was miserable, that's why I didn't get much footage, but I did all of my business shopping. Now I need to go home, bring the wheel in, go to the loo. Dramatic stuff here in Limerick City, and yeah, I am going to do pretty much absolutely nothing for the evening because I feel like I'm exhausted. I've got a huge headache coming on, which nobody needs. Ugh. But yeah, that's just from not eating enough today because I forgot my breakfast and I had lunch really late. So I just didn't eat properly. I do that when I'm off, when I don't have regular breaks. I don't really eat regularly, which results in headaches, which is my own fault. I know that. My cheekbones are gaunt. I'm gaunt at this light. What's this parking garage? Garage. It's called a garage, Grace, not a garage. Where are you? Where are you from? That's a Limerick City accent, by the way. If you want to learn more, Blind Boy Podcast. That's actually, yeah. I don't really sound super duper duper Limerick. Actually, I had a message from a lady on Ravelry who said that she thought I sounded like I'm from California, and I was like, oh no, I just watch too much TV. Ugh. My little Irish accent is gone, and then I sound like I put it on then, and I'm like, whatever. I'm sleepy and I've got a headache. But I think there's quite a lot of footage today already because I was filming all that business about the yarn and the shop and blah blah blah. So yeah, I got a few bits. My sister, oh my gosh, yes, my sister is coming home tonight. She is flying from Heathrow. Today she's in London right now, I think. And yeah, she's flying from Heathrow to Dublin. She gets in at 8 o'clock tonight. So, and then she's getting the bus down at about 8, I think. And I should see her at about 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock. I can't wait. So yeah, I'm going to go home, have a chill, take a chill pill. And I might nap actually before I go over because I'll be tired driving and I want to stay up a little bit and say hi. We're going to get a Chinese takeaway and yeah. So you might get a bit more footage, but probably not. If not, bye.